Clavicular is just like a weird girl or an autistic girl that figured out if she became attractive enough, people would tolerate her, and because it kept working, the pursuit of beauty became her special interest. A lot of autistic women learn to mask in the form of becoming hot. And I'm calling this out because I want everyone to understand that like this is nothing new. I even think it's funny when people are shocked that he hit his cheekbones with a hammer or like injected parts of his body, because like think if we hadn't yet normalized the beauty procedures that a lot of women get done, imagine seeing a woman for the first time paint her body 5 shades darker, put plastic in her chest, get butt shots, and then sleep in saran wrap every night in an attempt to wake up skinnier. That's crazy, but we just have kind of normalized it. There's also this clip of Clavicular being asked if he would rather keep his hair or keep his dick, and he said hair, and maybe he was joking, but like I'm trying to imagine if a woman was asked that, I think a lot of women would say the hair. And I think this is why a lot of women maybe feel protective over him or attracted to him in some way, because he's like one of the very few men that openly admits to use beauty as a form of masking, and he's one of the very few men who understands what it's like to have so much of your value tied to how you look. I think the guy's hilarious. At the end of the day, I don't support him. He's racist. He's aligned himself with a bunch of red pill losers, but he makes perfect sense to me. I know he makes perfect sense to a lot of women I know, and I feel like really anyone who's had a major glow up and maybe used to be bullied or used to be called weird can kind of relate to him in some way, because the world will treat you differently, and when that happens, it's hard for you to not think, well, beauty is everything that matters. But eventually you grow out of it and you realize there is so much more to life, and I think like Clavicular will just reach that realization maybe a little later, maybe after he leaves the Miami environment. Anyway, I love to hear your guys' thoughts. Bye.